Hey everyone, welcome to This Explainer. Look, today we are going to completely shatter some of the most stubborn financial myths out there. We're going to show you exactly how to build real, lasting wealth, starting with literally just $5. I know, it sounds a little bit like a gimmick, right? But the landscape of modern finance has been completely rewritten. You absolutely do not need a massive bank account or some fancy Wall Street background to get started anymore.
Okay, so here's our roadmap from our sources. We're covering the large principal myth, micro-investing and fractional shares, index funds versus individual stocks, the magic of compounding, hidden traps and fees, and finally, actually building your wealth habit. Let's jump right in.
Section 1. The large principal myth, shattering the biggest barrier to entry.
So, do you really need thousands of dollars to start investing? Honestly, this is the exact question that stops people dead in their tracks. Financial expert Mark Sullivan notes that in his 20 years of wealth management, he's seen way more people sidelined by the belief that they need thousands of dollars to, really invest than by any actual market crash. But the reality of the modern market is just drastically different. Waiting until you have enough money? Well, actually, scratch that. It completely works against you because it robs you of your absolute most valuable asset, which is time.
And this perfectly illustrates the mindset shift we need. State Street Global Advisors points out that, just like going to the gym, your very first visit isn't about lifting the heaviest weight. Because, let's be real, you just hurt yourself, and nobody wants to be that person trapped under the barbell. It's really just about showing up and building the habit. With investing, those early tiny deposits just get the ball rolling. Your first deposit isn't about making millions overnight, it's about creating a wealth mindset.
All right, moving on to Section 2, micro-investing and fractional shares, owning a piece of the pie.
So what's the secret engine behind all this modern accessibility? It's the fractional share. Instead of needing hundreds or even thousands of dollars to buy a single share of a super high-priced company, you can just buy a small slice of it. For example, IG UK explains that if a stock costs £500, you don't actually need £500. You can invest just £50 and instantly own 10% of that single share. And the best part? You get the exact same proportional return as someone who owns the full thing. It's a total game changer.
Just think about what this actually means practically. $5 can literally buy you a 1/600th slice of a massive $3,000 tech giant. Guys, that is less than the cost of a designer latte. Mark Sullivan emphasizes that by automating a tiny $5 weekly transfer, you undergo this massive psychological shift. You transform from being just a passive consumer of goods into an actual, literal owner of the global economy. How cool is that?
But to actually buy these fractional shares, you need a place to put them. Vanguard explains you just need a standard brokerage account. And nowadays, a lot of modern platforms have a $0 minimum to open one. Just think of this account as a digital basket. It simply holds your assets, it has 0 annual contribution limits, and there are absolutely no early withdrawal penalties. It's just your basket.
Which brings us to Section 3, index funds versus stocks. What should beginners actually buy?
Okay, so your digital basket is open and you've got your $5 ready to go. But what exactly are you going to put inside it? Well, when you only have $5, you really shouldn't be trying to gamble on picking the next big winning company. It's just too risky. Instead, our sources universally recommend index funds for beginners. Think of an index fund as a basket of hundreds of different stocks bundled into one single investment. When you buy a broad index fund, your money is spread out across the entire economy. So if one single company goes under, the hundreds of others in that same basket keep you afloat.
Let's compare the two. Individual stocks heavily concentrate your risk into one company, kind of like riding a roller coaster without a seatbelt, and they require constant, heavy research. Index funds, on the flip side, act more like a shield. They perfectly spread your risk, offering instant diversification and incredibly low maintenance. As the platform Every Dollar Grows points out, index funds just completely reduce the damage of a single bad investment decision, making long-term investing feel so much more sustainable.
Now, if you're sitting there thinking, but I really want the fun of picking individual stocks, Every Dollar Grows recommends this brilliant Core Plus satellite strategy. Basically, you put the vast majority of your portfolio, say around 80%, into broad, diversified index funds. That's your stable core. Then, you use that remaining 20% as a satellite to invest in individual companies you're really passionate about. It perfectly balances safety with that targeted, active investing you're looking for.
Section 4. The magic of compounding, making your money work for you.
This right here brings us to the true mathematical engine of wealth building. State Street reminds us of this famous quote attributed to Albert Einstein to emphasize a really vital concept, compounding. When you invest, your money earns a return.
Simple enough, right? But when you leave that money alone, your original investment and your previous returns start earning money together. Your wealth begins to grow exponentially. It snowballs over time, rather than just growing in a flat, straight line.
So, the absolutely crucial point for understanding this math quickly is the rule of 72. If you want to know exactly how fast your money will grow, just divide the number 72 by your expected annual interest rate. That result is exactly how many years it takes for your investment to double. So, for instance, at an 8% return, your money doubles every 9 years. Reinvesting is the fuel that makes this speed possible.
And this perfectly illustrates why time is your absolute greatest asset. Look at this staggering data from Fidelity. We have Investor A and Investor B, and they both contribute the exact same amount, $200 a month. The only difference? Investor A started at age 25, and Investor B waited until age 35. By age 65, Investor A has roughly $698,000. Investor B? Only $298,000. A simple 10-year head start created a massive, mind-blowing $400,000 difference. Seriously, start early.
Section 5. Hidden Traps and Fees. Protecting your micro-investments.
As exciting as those massive compounding numbers are, we really need to talk about the hidden roadblocks. Mark Sullivan urgently warns micro-investors to watch out for flat fee structures on mobile apps. A $1 monthly maintenance fee might sound like absolute peanuts, but if you're only investing $20 a month, that $1 fee is instantly eating a massive 5% of your investment every single month. That is an incredibly high hurdle to overcome just to break even. So always look for platforms offering $0 commissions, making sure your money is actually working for you and not just padding the app developers' pockets.
Section 6. Building your wealth habit. The actionable roadmap.
Now that we've covered the tools and the traps, let's get into the actionable mechanics. The absolute best thing you can do on your platform is turn on DRIP. That stands for Dividend Reinvestment Plan. When the companies you own pay out those small cash thank you checks called dividends, whatever you do, do not let that cash just sit there. DRIP automatically uses those pennies to buy more fractional shares. This creates a really powerful, completely automatic feedback loop that accelerates your compounding cycle without you lifting a single finger.
To safely execute this whole strategy, just follow these 3 exact steps. First things first, build a basic cash emergency fund. You never ever want to be forced to panic sell your investments during a market dip just because you need to fix a flat tire. Second, set up an automatic recurring weekly transfer. This turns investing into an invisible bill that you don't even have to think about. And third, turn on DRIP to let compounding do all the heavy lifting for you.
Remember, the amount you start with matters so much less than the date you start. Time is your absolute greatest asset in the market. So I want to leave you with this provocative thought from our sources. The next time you have $5 in your pocket, are you going to buy another latte, or are you going to buy a slice of the global economy? Your future self is waiting on your answer. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and happy investing.